It's not really about what happens at the end of the race. It's really having the courage to show up and to start and to look at something that seems really impossible, but to break it down and not only do it, but also enjoy it and find a new part of what I'm capable of. I worked at a hedge fund on Wall Street for 5 years, and I realized at one point that I really needed an outlet. I felt like I was in a job where, my passion really started in the morning when I was out riding my bike or running, or talking to people about it later in the day. For me, my definition of balance is that there really isn't balance, because I like to be 100% driving toward what I find most fulfilling and where I feel like I can make a difference. I am the women's product manager at Specialized, so my mission is to bring more women into the sport of cycling. At the core, I'm responsible for really managing our women's product lines, all designed to fit women and give women the most enjoyable experience possible out cycling. When I meet women who are curious about cycling, one of my biggest tasks is just to really spark that curiosity and to bring them into a sport that has really defined my life in so many ways and is a passion that I live every single day. I was the youngest woman to run a marathon on all 7 continents, so that included 26.2 miles across the Gold Coast in Australia, Florida in North America, Brazil in South America, Dublin in Europe, Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, the Beijing Marathon in Asia, and then of course the pinnacle experience, which was the Antarctica Marathon, way down at the bottom of the earth. Ultimately, I think when I finally got the record, it had been a quest for over 2 years, and I was so excited about it and so passionate about it, and I remember getting the certificate and kind of being like, oh, that's nice. And what I was really excited about were the people that I met along the way, the sort of memories I had of these places, and it just really opened up my worldview in a way where when I got to the end of that road, the record was a nice piece of paper, but the process was really where a lot of the learning happened. I thought that was one definition of challenge, and the Ironman opened up a whole new world. And Ironman is a journey that takes you from a lake to a bike to a run and every high and low in between. And there is something in the suffering of Ironman and the communal suffering that really pushed me forward. It's been a goal that I trained for, and it's also been something that's defined my life. It's a way that I like to live. It's more than a race, it's an experience and a lifestyle for me. I don't think I could do it unless I really enjoyed the process.
Hello, greetings from the top of the Blue Nile Gorge.
One of the things that I ask myself a lot is, what's next? I decided to apply to Stanford as a way to transition into a fitness-focused career that was based more around my core passions. I had 4 months before I had to be at school, and what better way to fill 4 months than to ride a bicycle from Cairo to Cape Town. So I entered the longest bicycle stage race in the world. I left a great job, great apartment, great life in New York City, got on a plane to Cairo, almost walked up and asked the pilot to turn the plane around, and I didn't want to go. But as the plane was descending into Cairo, I realized that I was embarking on something really special. I took a different route out of the GSV than many of my classmates. My opportunity at Specialized was very unexpected. I came into this wonderful place with all these bikes and people who love to bike, and after 5 years in finance, it's been just a really exciting new challenge to work on products and to work on products that I'm personally very passionate about.
What's great for us is people that are passionate about cycling, right? Not just they like to bike, they love to bike. And know how much of a life changer it can be for people. So when we met Erin, that passion for cycling, but more importantly, her drive and determination in everything that she had done in her life. It was like, wow, she's fantastic.
I don't think I could do my current job without the 2 years I spent at the GSB. Coming into an environment where feedback is very direct, it comes from all over the world. I feel like the GSB empowered me to prioritize my time, to listen to feedback, and to really have the ability to step into leadership. I think I've followed a very unusual path. I think it's just a part of my philosophy, which is always asking what's next and always driving toward whatever is around the next bend and not being afraid to step into something very uncomfortable. For me, it's the next Ironman, the next bike ride. It's just sort of moving forward constantly and in every possible direction.